Irrational Blindness by Bishop Michael Anthony McDaniel. That profound disconnect between reality and perception is one of the most frustrating, fascinating, and destructive aspects of human behavior. When someone is trapped in irrational blindness, they aren't just missing the facts, they are actively, often desperately, defending a version of reality that keeps them feeling safe, right, or in control. In investigative and analytical frameworks, we often see this break down into a few distinct psychological and cognitive mechanisms. It isn't usually a lack of intelligence, it is a failure of the internal processing system under the weight of self-preservation. Here is a breakdown of what is actually happening beneath the surface when a mind refuses to see. 1. Cognitive dissonance, the protection mechanism. When a newly discovered fact violently contradicts a deeply held core belief, it creates intense psychological pain and friction. To survive that friction, the mind has to choose either tear down its entire foundational worldview or reject the new fact. For most, rejecting the evidence is the path of least resistance. 2. Confabulation, constructing the cover story. When forced to confront an undeniable truth that breaks their narrative, an irrationally blind mind will automatically manufacture a coherent, completely fabricated counterstory to bridge the gap. They aren't lying in the traditional sense. Their brain is actively rewriting the evidence in real time so they can continue to believe their own illusion. 3. The backfire effect. This is the most dangerous trap in any investigation or confrontation. When you present ironclad objective proof to someone suffering from irrational blindness, it rarely changes their mind. Instead, it threatens them so deeply that it triggers a defensive fight or flight response, causing them to dig their heels in and become more entrenched in their original falsehood. The investigator's dilemma. You cannot use logic to reason someone out of a position they did not use logic to get into. When the truth is treated as a hostile invader, evidence alone is not enough to breach the wall. To break through that kind of blindness, an analyst or investigator cannot just present the facts raw, they have to understand the utility of the lie. What is the blindness protecting them from? Until you isolate the fear, the shame, or the identity loss that the truth threatens to expose, the eyes will remain firmly shut.